Hey guys, Arsp here. We are looking at the Going in Loud quest, second part of the Most Wanted quest line, and the first one we're going to review is destroy structures or objects using explosives. Number of options that could be available here. We've got grenades, we've got the rocket launcher, and we could also use gas canisters, potentially even the gas pumps themselves. Blow up 25 structures, and that one should complete relatively easy and quickly. Next up we have is reach max heat level in different matches. 3 times we need to do that, so that means you need to get all 4 of those empty heat signals up and full. Sounds relatively difficult because normally we need to fight and open up chests to do that. However, this time round with the addition of the payphones, you can actually use the payphone to instantly upgrade one heat signature. The thing is, you can do this repeatedly, so if you can get into one of these quite quickly, you could use it 4 times and get your heat level up to max straight away, and I'll get a video up of that later on. Next up is claim a named location containing a cold-blooded vault. 3 locations there on the map, they have not changed. This is the capture the flag part that was introduced at the start of the season, and you need to stay in there long enough for it to rise to the top and to announce that you have claimed that location. These are the only ones that work. The other areas will not work for you on this one. When you're in the middle, you want to box yourself up, remember, at the top as well, and hope that you can manage to get it through. Otherwise, you probably want to wait until the fight dies down a wee bit and pick someone off at the end, and that should do it for you as well. But yeah, this one will be a bit tougher out of the rest of them. Next up is damage opponents within 10 meters with a shotgun or an SMG. This should be easy bread and butter, guys. 500 total damage to complete this one, and we're all going to be using shotguns and SMGs anyway. Most people like to get up in your face, so you should be able to get that 500 done quite quickly. Then we have hire a character. You need to hire 3 characters, and that'll complete that one for you. Character hires are normally around 200-250 gold bars, and there are a number of locations, and I'll put up a few locations when I do the completion video for this one as well, just to give you an idea of places to go. And there are a few that are out of the way from some of the bigger named drop locations for people as well, which will make it a little bit easier for you too. Next up is damage players with a pistol within a single match. You need to do a total of 300 for this one. 3 types of pistols in the game that I can recall. We have the silenced pistol, the hand cannon, and the dual pistols. I think the machine pistols will count towards this one as well. But getting 300 damage in the one game with a pistol is a bit of an achievement in itself, so it may take you a few attempts. It certainly did for me, and I'll get a video up showing it later on just to show it being done. Next up we have is eliminate members of the cold-blooded. A total of 5 needs to be killed to complete this one, and there is no restriction on how many games you do that in. We have cold-blooded bosses, cold-blooded bodyguards to choose from, and the bodyguards are probably the easiest ones to go after because they do go down quite easily, and there's normally a number of them in the 3 vault locations. I've also found a few in and around Frenzy Fields, so they may be in other locations as well, but just bear that in mind. But this one's probably more a rinse and repeat one. Just go in, kill a few, and then come back in another game and get the rest. Next up we have is throw and detonate a gas can. This is 2 parts. The first part will be throw a gas can. The second one will be you shooting it. There are a number of locations where you can find these. Gas stations probably the most likely ones, but there are numerous smaller locations in and around the map away from the main centres that you can also find these at and do and complete this quest as well. Finally, we have increase your heat level by using a burner payphone. Already spoke about them in raising your max heat level. These are in the 3 main locations. There's one just here, just to let you know, but it's quite a busy site in and around that bit. They are located in the 3 vault locations, and all you need to do is use them once, and that will grant you the completion for this level. But as I said beforehand, there is a handy way of doing it that will allow you to complete the other one exceedingly quickly, considering you don't have to go and fight anything else. And that's the review, guys. Please drop a like on it, any comments down below, check out the videos on the channel, and drop that all important sub as well, so that you can be kept in the loop on all of the completion guides going forward. Anyway guys, thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.